The ranch is at the Americana Fest 2023. Now, let's check in with Shayne Hollinger.
Hanging out at Americana Fest, speaking with the great singer-songwriter Taylor McCall. How are you, buddy?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much for being here.
Absolutely.
First learned about you from Sean McConnell. He goes, I had him in studio, and I was like, so anybody I need to find out about? He goes, there's this kid, Taylor McCall, that I just produced his album.
It's a good man right there. That's my soul brother right there. It is.
That's awesome.
We'll probably make records forever. We rejoined on this last and newest record together, and yeah, we're like a shoe and a shoelace. Goes together well.
So, like, I want to talk about that. You got a new album.
Yeah.
We're thinking end of October-ish?
It's going to start slowly coming out through there, probably February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to tease some singles, I
Yeah,
guess, is what we're doing.
for sure.
So you playing the game, Taylor.
Yeah,
Good job, man.
Yeah, we're doing it right, I guess.
So Damn Lucky
Yeah.
is one of the most unbelievable songs.
Thank you.
Like, that is a song that almost every guy I've ever known has been able to relate
Thank
to,
you.
especially us guys that outkicked our coverage.
Oh, thank
Like,
you.
Man, that's the dream, I guess, for any relationship.
That's the first song me and Sean wrote together. The first day we had ever met, and have gone on to play a few. It seems to be the wedding song. I've not become the wedding singer, but I've joined
Really?
people. Super fans have kind of got me out to like surprise their loved ones with maybe like a first dance song, and it's like it's just
So
amazing.
that's really where the money is, though, just to be a wedding singer,
Yeah, right. I'm switching lanes here.
What was that, Adam Sandler
I don't know how to
movie?
do any covers, but I can do my own covers.
What was the band in old school? You remember the wedding band?
I don't remember. I remember how funny it was.
That was
though.
great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
So I heard this story about the first guitar you got came at a time that something just really tragic happened to your family. Tell us that story. That is wild.
It was 6 or 7, and that August, which I just had a birthday this past August, but I'd gotten a set of drums. My dad had spent 2.5 years in his side time. He's a construction worker, building our log cabin in the woods. We hadn't been in there a couple of months, and I'd ordered my guitar, and then the day that it came happened to be the day that our house had burned down and we lost everything, and it was like on the front page of the news because of how much water they even had to use to like put it out.
Really?
So we didn't have anything, and as our house was burning down and we were there watching it burn down, the mailman thought, he's like, man, I figured somebody needed this guitar because I wouldn't necessarily drop it off in this dire of a situation,
Right.
but it became my escape, my world, my best friend as an only child.
So you're 6 or 7, and that's really your only possession.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is wild.
Too good to be true, I guess.
Yeah, so like you took a tragic situation and
Yeah.
you turned it into really something positive.
Well, that's
and
what we had to live in hotels after that for a while, and my parents were having to deal with this, as older beings, and I'm loving it because I got this guitar and I love hotels.
Oh,
and
yeah.
living behind the
you
Outback.
went into the right business.
Yeah, living behind the Outback. I'm like, this is great.
That's pretty funny. You need to blossom an onion and then you're ready to roll.
Yeah, I mean, it was a sad thing, but it's cool. It's like as time has gone on, it's turned it into not just a great talking point, but a true and real one, and it's just something good, It's a story.
I've always wondered what that was like.
Yeah.
I mean, like, was there one thing that you lost? I mean, I know it was a long time ago and you were young. Was there that one thing you lost you wish you had back?
Nothing.
That's great because you got your guitar.
Yeah.
That's all you needed.
Absolutely. I had my Outback.
Right. Well, you're really into Outback, Taylor. So if Outback's out there, Taylor would like to do an endorsement. Now, also hear you're into fly fishing.
Yeah, I love it.
Like that was almost going to be your career, really.
Yeah, it's my first meditative discipline, I would say, before music. Music's always been with me, but I never thought I could realistically ever do anything with it because I don't know anything. I don't know chords or keys or anything.
Are you self-taught?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is wild. So do you tie your own flies?
Yeah.
Really?
Sure. Absolutely.
So that is a process.
It is. It's very meditative, though. It's very, very awesome discipline. It's like the zen of music or fly fishing or.
Do you ever find yourself? Do you still do that?
Oh yeah.
Do you ever find yourself coming up with an idea for a song while you're doing that? Or
Usually
is it
it's
so focused?
No, usually it's just going down the river. It gives my mind a place to like not think about anything, and it's usually after the fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what's next for you?
Going to Europe in November, the whole month with Robert Plant. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hang on. Say that again.
Yeah, we're going to Europe.
With Robert Plant.
Yeah. My first UK tour is going to be with him.
I met him one time, and it was the last time I was here at Americana Fest, like some 20-something years ago when he had just done the album with Alison Krauss.
Yeah.
And I'm coming down in the lobby in the hotel, and a buddy of mine's like, "Hey, Shayne, I want to introduce you to this guy." And I turn around,
nice hotel.
and it was just like, yeah. I mean, you don't know what to say to that guy.
For sure.
Like,
For sure.
Have you met him yet?
No.
Hopefully you'll get to.
Oh, we will.
Like, what's the
100%.
first question you ask Robert Plant?
How are you doing?
Well, that's why you're such a great songwriter,
Oh,
Taylor,
thank
right
you.
there.
Yeah.
So, a question I've been asking every artist here, because it's a different answer for every single person. To Taylor McCall, what is Americana music?
I would say I think it's great and all, but I think it's limitless for me. I don't like any boundaries or any
Right.
kind of names. I think it can be so multifaceted that I think putting a name on anything is just putting another leash on something.
Right,
I would like things to be as free as possible. Yeah. I don't never think of myself as anything.
So if somebody asks you what kind of music do you do?
I'd like to say maybe good music.
That's a good pitch right there. I think you did it. Yeah.
Obviously, people need some terms to kind of categorize things, but
Right.
especially the artist I am, it's some days I feel like a soul man. Some days I want to rock and roll. Some days I want to write a beautiful acoustic song. So it's maybe that's Americana.
And that's the cool thing about it. You get to do whatever the hell you want to do.
For sure.
Isn't that nice
Absolutely.
to be able to do that?
For sure.
That is. So this new album, any co-writes on this new album?
Me and Sean wrote most of this record together.
Did you really?
Yeah. It just happened
So
to be
you're
that
not
way.
sick of him yet?
No,
That's
we
good.
love each other.
He's
But that's
such a
what the record is we would write the song and then have the space to record it. So all of what you hear is right after writing the song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this
like
tends to be the
finish
one-
it and let's go in the
Go
studio
in, and I'm
record.
playing most everything.
That's amazing,
Yeah,
man.
playing drums for the first time on a couple
Are
tracks.
you really?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
so how are you?
good, I guess.
We're gonna find out, I guess. Well, Taylor,
Yeah, I'm my worst critic, so it's like
I can imagine.
if it wasn't, if I hated it, I wouldn't put it on there.
So, are you proud of what you're doing?
So proud.
That's
so
good.
proud.
That's
I'm
really
more
all
proud
that
of this
matters.
this newest one because it takes a while, as Miles Davis said, to sound like yourself.
Right.
But it's to be comfortable in my own skin, not just this rock thing or this acoustic thing. It's what serves the song and who am I, And
Has that been a process for you to find
sure,
who you are?
for sure.
Do you feel like you're
for
there?
being so young? Yeah.
I know you're like
Yeah.
12, right?
Yeah,
Something
right.
Like that.
Turning
Can
13.
we move that beer away from him, please? No, like so you feel like you're at that
Yeah.
place. You found
Finally,
yourself.
yeah.
Well, man, if that's where you are now, I
Yeah.
cannot wait to hear this new album.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
that
you.
last album was
Thanks.
unreal, dude. It really was.
Can't wait for you to hear it too.
It's like just powerful stuff, man.
That's what me and Sean say. It's like the first one was like, I graduated to high school, and this one's like PhD, which is cool.
Right? Now I got to get a real job.
yeah. Now I got to get a biology degree.
Right. Taylor McCall, man, I really appreciate you chatting with us.
Yeah, man.
Have fun out here at Americana Fest,
Thanks.
buddy.
Pleasure to meet you, brother.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.